Search is over for a young woman who is considered armed and dangerous. Authorities say she was infatuated with the Columbine massacre.
18-year-old Sol Pais took her own life this morning after 24 hours on the run. This story kicks off your 90-second nightcap.
A SWAT team descended on a remote campground about 45 miles west of Denver after getting tips Pais was in the area.
A woman kind of matching this description, described as, quote, naked, running with a firearm, was spotted in the area this morning.
Investigators say Pais did not make any specific threats to a specific school, but her actions were enough to concern law enforcement and school officials.
School security is a top priority across the country, including here in the Houston area. In fact, KATY ISD is looking to upgrade its security plan.
Right now, district officials are looking to spend about $7 million on security upgrades. It's in response to recent national events, according to documents presented to the school board this week.
A Woodlands 2-year-old is in the fight for her life. She is suffering from 2 rare disorders and is in desperate need for a bone marrow transplant.
She's been waiting for a year for a match, but it's a donation where diversity matters. 61% of the stem cell registry is Caucasian, 11% is Hispanic, but African American and Asian, what Alicia needs, only 7%.
President Trump made no mention of the pending release of the redacted Mueller report at a White House event on community investment.
It's a great honor.
The long-awaited report will be released tomorrow. In a 4-page summary, Attorney General William Barr said the special counsel found no evidence of collusion between the Trump campaign and Russia in 2016.